Potato, potato.
We are back live from the dungeon.
From the dungeon. Brotherly love.
Hope everybody had a good week. Better weekend.
Yep. Weather was shit, so hopefully they made the best of the shit weather.
Weather was nice all week until we decided to go out Saturday. Do a little bar crawl for St. Patty's Day. And it rained.
Rained all damn day.
Yeah. But we made the best of it. We still had a good time.
Of course. That's all you can do at that point.
I brought an umbrella.
Yeah, good thing you brought a couple.
Yeah. Everybody didn't want to carry
Not
one.
only that, brought them and left with them.
Yes.
That's an even more impressive feat.
We didn't lose them.
That's even more
A
impressive.
few people tried to leave my umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
But we pulled together. We made sure we got them.
Yep, that's even more impressive. But I feel like if I would have taken it out, I lost it.
That's fair.
I would not have ran all over town looking for an umbrella.
Or say the highlight of my night was watching Brad actually get mad. I've never seen him actually get mad before in public. Which he had every right to be mad, but it was just still...
That lady was touching other people's stuff, and it was annoying.
I enjoyed it.
If it's not yours, keep your hands to yourself.
Agreed.
That was your highlight?
I mean, it really wasn't the highlight, but
That was your highlight?
It was
Yeah,
a
I
good
thought
time.
that was underwhelming.
It was just like seeing a unicorn for the first time. Just never seen you mad before.
How do you know? Have you seen a unicorn?
That's really none of your business.
That could be underwhelming too. But I was mad, annoyed, but not mad.
Yeah, but I've never seen you like frustrated and outspoken about something like that. That you was very passionate. I liked it.
I probably wouldn't have cared so much if it wasn't attached to her purse.
Right.
Like that was a purse you were messing with. That girl would have been pissed if somebody would have done that to her purse.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, she wasn't getting in the purse or anything, but still.
Principle.
You don't just sit down at a table and think everything's there for you to just help yourself to.
That's true. Valid point.
I'm aware.
Valid point. Any other exciting stuff happened this week?
This week, no. Not really.
I know, happy early anniversary.
Yep, tomorrow.
How many years that make?
8.
Does it feel like 8? Does it feel longer?
No, I don't think it feels like 8. Maybe shorter. I don't think it doesn't feel like it's been 8 years.
What is the 8-year anniversary?
The traditional?
Yeah.
I think it was copper and pottery.
Your wife does look like a pottery person.
Yeah. So I went to Cozy Melts.
Yeah?
No, I did not. I spun it myself, plopped the clay down, and made a cylinder for stuff.
You made a fake pee-pee out of clay.
I could probably nail that because I'm not even sure I can make a cylinder by myself without knowing how.
Right.
I would just be winging it. I've seen some videos. I think you take your thumb, stick it in the middle, and then it just expands out. Yeah, I need Patrick Swayze to guide me.
Hold you tight and help you spin.
And guide me to make pottery.
I can see it.
And then I'd probably be a beast at it. I'd probably make bowls.
Plates.
A plate. You know? I could see myself being just a regular pottery spinner.
I can see it.
Making bowls. Because I feel like everything would just be a bowl or a
Everything
vase.
be a bowl?
Because I don't, what else do you make? For pottery, it's bowls and vases.
Cups?
It's just different shit you use it for.
Cups?
Yeah, a coffee cup.
Yeah.
But I mean, ultimately, it's a bowl or a vase, depending on what you put in it.
Yeah.
If you make it, you put cereal in it, you made a bowl. If you make it, and you put flowers in it, you made a vase. Vase, vase, whatever.
I say vase.
You ever tried to spin pottery with
No.
clay? Neither have I.
I mean, I've done little pottery things in school, but not like
Right.
on a wheel where you're doing
Right.
the whole spin thing. But
And you put it in the kiln and fire it up. I've never done it either.
Nate, have you ever done any type of pottery class or anything?
I can't say I'd be very good at it.
I don't know. They just make it look easy, and it's probably not.
Yeah, everything looks easy in a sped up video.
That's true.
Speed up a little bit. Boom.
Sam said hi, friends. Mark said hello, and Brittany said hola.
Mark,
We got 3 different.
long
hellos.
time no see on the chat there, Marcus.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Marcus in the house.
You missed a good rainstorm last night, Mark. A lot of rain,
Lots of puddles.
a lot of puddles.
Yep.
I am trying a new Corona tonight. It is a citrus cerveza,
Yes. It looks like it has lime and lemon.
made with orange and lime peels.
Oh, orange. Isn't that a lemon on the front?
No, it's an orange.
Eh,
Actually, I don't know.
looks like a damn lemon to
The
me.
only reason I know it's orange and lime peels because it said orange and lime peels. That's the only reason I know.
Okay, well, what would you rate it out of 10 stars or 10 bottles?
7.3.
7.3 bottles?
On a hot day,
Yeah.
be very good.
On a cold day,
I mean,
not so much.
It's still good, but I don't know if I would drink a lot of these, if it would hurt my stomach because it'd be too sweet.
Yeah.
But it's definitely good.
So 7.3 bottles out of 10. That's solid. Especially for something new. More than likely to be seasonal.
Yeah.
I'm guessing because usually when they come out with something that's good, it's seasonal and they take it away.
What would you rate it as, Nate?
Solid 7.
See?
All right.
How about you, Brad?
Thank you.
You tried it.
I only had a taste of it, and I would say a 7's probably accurate. I probably couldn't drink too many of them though. Like a 6-pack you got, I don't even know if I get through 6. Maybe if it was stupid hot, but
If you
It's
was
pretty
like
sweet.
doing yard work and you 85, 90 degree and you grab one, you could probably drink it pretty fast. It'd be
probably,
refreshing.
probably. I mean, maybe floating by the pool or something like that. I probably could. I'd say a 7's
Pretty
a
accurate.
fair assumption.
Yeah, I just happened to see at the gas station. It's like, well, we're gonna try it. I wish more places did build your own 6-pack. The only downside to most of that, they don't have some of the stuff they have in packs than they do in the singles to
Mhm.
build your 6-pack. I think Jungle Gyms is the best place to do that.
Probably. I've never been there, but I'd assume they have a lot of
You've
stuff.
never been? I'm gonna take you. You're gonna feel like taking the candy store.
I would assume they have a lot of stuff.
Shit, yeah, you thought?
They have a state store there?
Yes.
I feel like that'd be a good place to look for the Crown. Blackberry.
Yeah, true. Though you've never been there, like stuff you think that was discontinued, you can usually find it there. They sell like exotic meat there.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Your
I know a lot about
kangaroo
it.
meat
I've just
and all
never
that.
gone there to look at it.
And the old Kings Island monorail that they used to have,
Mm-hmm.
that's out front of the parking lot.
Because people say it takes like forever to go through it.
Yes and no. Like if you were one of the people that will look at everything, yeah. But there's some sections you probably wouldn't go down just because they got like an appliance section just like any other store.
Oh yeah.
But depending, like if you go on a prime day, it's going to take you forever just to get through it because
Be
it's
so busy.
packed. Yeah. But
I would just say it would be a prime day weekend.
Fridays to Saturdays to Sunday,
Yeah.
first of the
I
month.
figured. Well, I think I'll check that out.
I think we should take a trip down there one day and just go nuts.
Take a trip on my little rocket ship.
They'll do beer tasting and stuff sometimes, so you could be getting
Yeah.
drunk and
Do beer tastings there? I could see that how that would work out.
But their beer section is ridiculous. Like you'll see shit you never heard of before or seen before. Pretty cool.
Interesting. I'm interested. I would go there. Go there. Stop by Trader's World.
What was really cool last time we went, they had a lobster like the size of my dog.
Did you buy it?
No, because it was still alive. I wouldn't know even. I'm not in big killing animals, so like to buy a live lobster and have to kill it and then cook it,
No.
I just feel like an asshole.
I just feel so bad.
I mean,
that you just killed a lobster.
Would you be happy killing animals?
I
mean, if I do it to survive, absolutely. But I've just never been one to go out and. Which I don't.
I'm not even going to answer that question because people are going to think I'm heartless. Would I buy a lobster and put it in a pot and boil it? Yeah, if I had, yeah, I would.
That's fair.
Somebody had a live lobster and was like, "Here, boil this." Well,
are you?
I don't know how, but
are you into hunting?
No. But I'm not into hunting because I'm against shooting things in the head. I'm not into hunting because you have to get up at like 4 a.m. and sit and hope something crosses your path.
Now, I don't have any issue with people that like to hunt. Like that don't bother me at all. Just me personally, unless I'm doing it because my family needs food or something.
Yeah.
But I'm just not a big hunter.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hunt for game.
Yeah.
Just to hunt. If I'm hunting, I'm hunting for food. But
and I don't mind fishing. I just don't have the patience for it.
Same thing as hunting.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of patience. Fishing's cool and fun, but I don't really like touching fish.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like, I guess if I took gloves, it wouldn't be a problem. Like worms and stuff, I don't care to bait a hook, but.
Nate, you ever been hunting or enjoy hunting?
Never been hunting.
Would you if people ask you to go hunting?
I'd be too bored.
I think so too. But, I mean, maybe it's just my take on it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
I've seen on like, on shops where the blinds that people can buy, they're look like a room in a tree.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty nice. I'm sure those have come a long way.
Oh, I'm sure, because before, I mean, back in the day, it was probably just a platform. Yeah.
Piece of wood on a tree.
But I love freaking deer meat. I just don't have the patience to sit there and try to kill it. And
I don't mind it, but I wouldn't eat a whole deer. It would take me forever. I'd get tired of deer meat. Like, I want something else. Need something other than.
That's fair.
Now, what about chickens? Could you kill a chicken?
I don't know.
If you could catch it.
Killing a chicken wouldn't be an issue. I think it would be defeathering it.
Yeah. I could see how that.
Because you're yanking out like a part of its body.
Well, and then how you kill a chicken, you got to chop its head off.
Yeah.
You worry about taking the feathers off. You have to cut that thing's head off.
Give me a samurai sword.
Cut its head off and pulling the feathers won't matter.
Yeah, but it's just feel weird.
I'm not going to feel anything.
It would feel weird to me just yanking feathers.
If you killed a bunch of chickens, would you make a pillow out of the feathers?
I don't know. People, I know they use like goose down feathers, but I don't know about chicken feathers.
I don't know either.
So what we got? We just kind of got done watching the NCAA bracket selection. Oh, North Carolina was the last team that they did vote in. Yes. And then I was shocked. Ohio State was even a team first out. Like, I didn't even think they had a chance to make it.
They got playing games at UDA.
Yeah.
There's some pretty big schools in playing games this year.
Yeah, I don't know who's playing where.
Some pretty big schools in the playing.
Yeah,
games.
this is the most bigger name schools I remember seeing in a playing game.
Mm-hmm.
Then everybody's going to start filling out brackets. Hopefully you guys win some money. Don't look at us for advice on that because
I haven't watched enough college basketball to ask me for advice.
You're better off knowing the
I'll probably
last.
fill out a bracket and hope for the best. Generally, I do pretty well, but
What you got, Nate?
we'll see.
Trying to figure out what that crown tournament is.
Yeah, he was telling me that there's like a new college tournament they're doing.
For what?
NCAA. I don't know if it's like going to be something after the big one,
Yeah,
or
what is it, like all the teams that didn't get in, different from the NIT?
could be.
So the tournament will feature schools from Big 10, Big 12, Big East, in addition to at-large participants. Teams that did not participate in the NCAA tournament will be eligible, with 2 automatic qualifiers coming from each participating conference and additional teams chosen by a select committee. So I guess it's going to be like the first 2 out in each of those conferences.
So now they have that, the NCAA, that, and the NIT tournament.
Yeah.
That's a lot of tournaments.
That is a lot of tournament.
I mean, there's a lot of teams, so I guess makes sense. But does that make NIT like
Obsolete,
less?
exciting,
Yeah, less
or
cool.
like, yeah.
Like,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
people get excited if they win the NIT. Like, oh, that's something to talk about. But will this take that over?
Good possibility. So how does you guys do anything free agent wise during the opening of free agency?
Not really. We signed a
I know you got to
defensive
re-sign
guy
some
from
players.
From the Packers, linebacker from Pittsburgh. But most of ours are trades, I do believe, and re-signings. Nothing big. Oh, I mean, Geno trade was big because I didn't expect that, but I wouldn't say they went bananas. We had people on that we need the ink on the roster already.
What do you think your biggest need is? That you want to focus on the draft or
Receiver,
free
probably.
agent?
I'd say receiver or running back.
Everything I've seen except for one, they got you taking the Boise State running back, which I can't see him going in the first round. I could be wrong. But I've also seen Cowboys taking him too.
I don't care who they do as long as they don't draft Shador.
I don't think a quarterback's going to be there by the time you guys pick. What do you got, 5th or 6th?
Sixth.
6th.
Well, from what I saw, it was that McMillan dude and Genty, and then I keep seeing a couple other defensive players. So they have options they're looking at.
So there's still big
I couldn't
names.
tell you who it's going to be.
There's still big names wide receivers out there. Would you rather draft a wide receiver to be your number one, or would you rather take a gamble on one of the veterans and go a different route?
If I were going to take a veteran, I would take Lockett.
Over Diggs?
Yes. Because Diggs now is hurt all the time.
Yeah.
And when he moved out of Buffalo, he didn't really perform. And then he got hurt. And so I don't know if that'd be.
And you can't blame.
And I really want Cooper because we had him and got rid of him. And then I don't want to bring him back. So I don't care if they'll probably get some in the draft later on anyways. But I guess if I was going to take a veteran, I would take Lockett.
Nate, what were you happy about with your teams?
Running back. Well, we did a lot of shit. I was happy about a lot.
This is the most I've seen. This is the most active, I should say, I've seen Dallas do in a couple years.
I'm happy with our defensive line and ends and our running backs.
Yeah, you guys, we signed a couple people. You got rid of the one guy, but you got 2 potentially starting running backs, Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders. So what do you think your biggest need is in the drafting or free agency?
O-line, running back is lower now, but we're still going to need somebody to come up behind them.
Yeah, you only got them for 1 year each.
Yeah. And then wide receiver.
I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked him. Would you rather a veteran wide receiver or get one in the draft?
I would like to get a veteran and draft one.
That's fair.
But who?
What, veteran-wise?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd be happy if we brought Cooper back but I know he's expensive. And then I'd be happy with like the one that you said, Lockett or Robert Woods,
Yeah, Robert Woods would be solid
as
too.
long as he could stay healthy.
What helps you, Woods would be better for you than I think the Raiders. Could you have a number one? I think Jacoby could be a one, but he has a lot to prove to be that one.
We get Lockett. We pick up Lockett, he will be the one.
Right. But I'm saying, like, if you bring it, like, if you guys draft one, that puts whoever you draft, what, at 2, Meyer at 1, and who's your 3?
We have a couple. We got a young dude, Trey Tucker,
Tucker is the one I was thinking of.
who get Gino getting the ball, he'll ball out.
Well, Tucker shined when O'Connell came in just because he was used to practicing with him, and that was his one.
O'Connell let loose and threw it down the field because he's fast.
What helps you go?
Trey Tucker's quick.
What helps you guys is you have that tight end.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you need a number one? Probably not.
No,
But
we can do it with 2 number 2s.
the one thing about Dallas, like they have Lamb, and he proved he can get the ball. Because that's all they had on offense last year. And he was still getting his catches. He just needs help, whether it's tight end or wide receiver or a run game, which I think the run game is going to come together. So, on to my team. I don't know what we're doing at quarterback. I don't know what we're going to do in the draft.
I don't know
Deshaun
what you're
Watson.
doing at running back.
Yeah, I honestly don't know. Do I want Russell Wilson? I think it's 50-50 on my end. I don't know who we should draft. I don't know if it's better to go with Carter, Hunter, or one of the quarterbacks. I don't know. I think we'd be better off trading back, maybe taking the D end out of Tennessee and getting value out of that second overall pick. I just don't think there's really anybody from the first 5 big picks that we need that's going to instantly make us better. Is one of these quarterbacks the answer? I don't know. I didn't watch a lot of either
I would
one.
say they're more of an answer than what you have.
True. I mean, we don't have nothing right now.
Correct. They're more of an answer. When you have nothing, the answer would be something. Like taking a Cam Ward, I think is more solid than having Wilson and Pickett.
Yeah. Well, they pretty much said Pickett's going to be our third stringer. We just need.
Okay, so
Now, if we
he's
took.
going to be our third string, so you don't pick up Cam. Now he's your second string,
True.
which means Sean's your first string.
Sean's not playing this year.
Well, then it's got to be Wilson.
Right.
So
Now, I would be happy.
So Pickett's your second string. Wilson is your first string.
Now,
Who's then? Do you have another quarterback to put him down the third string?
we technically only Pickett's the only quarterback on the roster because Zappy went to the Chiefs with.
Minshew.
Yeah.
Minshew.
God bless you.
Minshew.
But I don't know much about Russ Wilson as being a mentor. If you draft a quarterback and you bring in Wilson, does he help mentor that player? I don't know what type of person he is when it comes to mentoring.
I mean, Gino sat behind him.
But I've never heard anything like him say,
All I think I've heard,
Russell really got me.
I've heard people hate on Russell Wilson, not because he's a dick, because he's just so corny. And he tries to get along, but I guess he's socially awkward that he's so corny and they can't get along. But I've never heard him that he ruins a locker room or anything.
The only bad thing I've heard about Russell was he's like a diva. He's more worried about fans and all this than he is about the practicing and that. I don't know. I just know him and Sean Payton did not get along. But with him being with Pittsburgh, he really showed me a lot. I've never seen him throw the ball so much in my life. And he wasn't terrible.
So I would say, before the Raiders traded for Gino, I was thinking the same thing. Russell, probably not, but it's better than nothing.
True.
I think you know what you'll get out of him. But now, my only problem is that, like we were talking yesterday or last night, Joe Flacco has the drive
Mm-hmm.
and gets excited like Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
They just get excited to be playing. I don't know if Russell gets excited like that. I think he just goes through the motions and plays.
Yeah. I can see that.
That's what you need. Somebody gets fired up and ready to play.
Like the worst thing I've ever heard about Russell was when Marshawn Lynch was on Club Shay Shay and he was just talking how you couldn't get a hold of Russell. You had to talk to his PR guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't want any of his teammates to have his number because he's like, I'm not going to be bothered by you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of a weird
He
thing.
said, I'm not calling him anymore.
Right. And it's like, that could just be a personal preference. I don't know. But you would think you would want one of your teammates that plays basically side by side with you to have some type of communication other
I
than,
think.
hey, Brad, I'm going to call you this weekend. Well, you're going to have to call Bill if you want to get a hold of me.
Well,
So, I don't know.
I mean, I could see both.
What we got?
But talk to Bill. He'll set it up.
We got about a month till draft.
If I had a Bill, I'd use it all the time.
Fair.
Nobody'd be able to reach me. Like, did you get hold of Bill?
Fair enough.
I'm like, oh, hey, Matt called. What did he want? Did he have a message?
Nate, outside
Come on, Bill.
looking in, what do you think the best route for the Cleveland Browns to go?
Just figure out what quarterback you're going to ruin next.
That's why you might as well pick one that's already ruined.
But I think you should trade your first pick.
I think if we trade down and get value out of it, I don't think it's the worst thing.
You should trade your first pick if you get Russell.
Yeah.
Agreed.
If you don't get Russell, you got to draft a quarterback.
I also agree.
Who does Tennessee take?
That's when I saw they were taking a defensive player.
I thought that, but they brought in a bunch of offensive linemen that makes me think different, which maybe they really do like Levis. I don't know, but I haven't seen where they enjoyed having Levis at all. That's a weird guy.
Mm-hmm.
Puts mayo in his coffee.
Well, to each his own.
For one, I hate mayo, so I can't even think that'd be an option.
Yeah, coming from a guy who doesn't even use condiments.
It's
Or
true.
like coffee either.
I don't like coffee.
Yeah, and
either.
you're gonna be mad as hell. This guy puts mayonnaise in his coffee. You don't know. You never had it. Coffee or mayonnaise.
That's true. Would you ever put mayo in your coffee?
I don't drink coffee either, but I'm not judging him for doing so.
I'd try it.
You would try it?
Yeah.
Would that even dissolve or would it just make your coffee thick?
I'm not sure. Never done it.
All right, Nate,
Have
you
a blob
got
of mayonnaise floating in your coffee.
an experiment to do, but before next week.
If I do that, you got to have a banana mayo sandwich.
I don't like mayo though.
I don't care.
That's something that you do?
'Cause I've tried it. It's good. So they were like interviewing Dale Earnhardt Jr. and he said that's one of his favorite snacks. So I was like,
tried.
"You know what? I'm gonna fucking try it. Delicious.
Do you like mayo?
Yeah, I eat mayonnaise.
Would you try that?
I don't know.
I'll make sure the mayo's room temperature.
I don't know. No, you're not making it.
Oh.
I feel like you would over mayonnaise. Because you don't use mayonnaise. You would over mayonnaise.
I would over it?
Then it wouldn't be good because you would use too much. I'd have more mayonnaise than banana. It would not be equal, and then it would be gross. I'd just having a mayonnaise sandwich. I think that's fair. He tries the coffee, you try
I don't like mayo though.
mayonnaise, banana. You're going to have to figure it out. Sort it out.
I'm probably gonna sound dumbass. So what is the difference between Miracle Whip and mayo?
You don't sound dumb asking that because I don't know.
Oh, Nate, do you
It all
know?
tastes the same to me.
No, I don't like Miracle Whip though.
Are they supposed to be the same thing, just called
I
different?
think so. Maybe one's whipped and one's not whipped.
What?
Maybe it's Miracle Whipped is whipped mayonnaise, and the other one's just not whipped mayonnaise. Yeah.
It is a lower fat and lower calorie alternative. It contains less oil but packs more added sugar, giving it a sweeter taste.
Is that the Miracle Whip over the mayo?
Yeah.
So Miracle
Miracle Whip, I do not like.
I know there's some
Whip
people that
is
like
not
Miracle
really
Whip,
mayonnaise then.
and people don't like mayo, and people like mayo, people don't like
Yeah.
Miracle Whip.
So Miracle Whip's not mayonnaise. It's just
Viewers, is there
you
anybody?
use it.
Are you one of the weird ones that like both?
Yeah. Do you Miracle Whip or do you mayonnaise?
Or do you mayonnaise?
Miracle Whip.
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 The only time I will eat Miracle Whip is if I have a burger and it's literally the only thing available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will use Miracle Whip.
Right.
What's your condiments you absolutely need to have on a burger?
For me, usually ketchup and mayo.
So,
It depends.
yeah.
If you pull your condiments straight out of the refrigerator, I'm having none of them. I will have cheese, bun, and
I need
meat.
So you're a cold condiment. He's a room temperature condiment. I'm a no condiment.
Now, room temperature, it really just depends on the mood, but usually I'll slap on some mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup. Throw it all on there a little bit.
There's got to be cheese
But,
on it.
yeah, I prefer cheese. But if I come over to your house and you're cooking burgers and you reach in and say, here's the ketchup, you just pull it out, just put it back. Brad's not using it.
What about a hot
We
dog?
got some chats. From here, it looks like they're speaking hieroglyphics.
I like both. LOL, maybe?
LOL, maybe. What were you saying? Hot dog?
Yeah.
Either I usually don't combine. It's either all mustard or all ketchup. Generally, for the most part, mustard.
Over ketchup.
Yes. And on deli sandwiches, mustard. But here's the thing. You make a deli sandwich and pull the meat out from the fridge with the cheese, you can get the mustard out from the fridge.
Because it's all cold.
It's all cold.
It's all cold.
Yeah.
But hot food, you need warm condiments.
I don't want cold condiments on my hot
Okay.
burger.
That makes sense.
But if we're eating lunch meat sandwiches, pull it all out from the fridge. That's fine. You can put cold mustard on there. I don't eat many hot dogs. I'll eat like the cheddar dogs.
Yeah, the ones that should.
Yeah,
oh,
with the
those are
cheddar in
good.
them.
Those are good.
And if it's not the sausage, it's just the hot dogs that have the cheddar.
Yeah, those are
So
good. Those are good. What about your hot dog meat there, Nate? What's your go-to
He
condiment on
wants to
hot
see it.
dogs? So Brad did. You know how he said he needed room temperature condiments.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he's having a deli sandwich, the condiments can be cold because it's cold meat with the cold condiments.
But I don't use anything other than mustard.
Now,
Sam said she likes both, but prefers mayo.
Yeah, I agree. Now that I know what Miracle Whip is.
what's your go-to mustard? Like, or does it matter?
Straight up yellow Heinz or whatever.
French's, or is that one?
Yeah. Yellow mustard, but I'm not opposed to other mustards sometimes.
Grey Poupon.
I don't think I've ever had it. It's just Dijon, I do believe.
Yeah, just fancy.
But nothing wrong with some Dijon mustard. You know, I'll take honey mustard, like dressing, and I'll put pork chops in it, and then coat it instead of egg, and then put the breading on, and I'll use that and make honey mustard coated breaded pork chops. Gives a little different flavor to the pork chops.
Do you have a ketchup preference?
Orange. Yeah,
Heinz.
I guess. Actually, no. If you have Kroger brand, it's Kroger brand. It's all the same to me.
What about barbecue sauce? Do you have a name?
I like Sweet Baby Ray's, but like I like Sweet Baby's regular barbecue sauce, but I also like their like sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. And I'm not a big fan of spicy, so I don't mind a little bit, and that's got enough where it's just a little kick to it. It's pretty good.
Nate, you got a preferred barbecue sauce?
Not really.
But I mean, the only reason I buy that is because there's so much of it on the shelves, and some of that other shit's expensive. I'm like, do I really want this just to smear on some chicken or wings? Like, I feel like we're gonna waste half of it.
I like the Sweet Baby Ray's. I also like the what was it, Open Pit or something. That's really good. But I found it again. Do you remember Bullseye barbecue sauce? I started getting that again because I found it, and I used to love it. And that's got a little tangy kick to
Yeah.
it, which isn't overly much because I don't like spicy stuff either. But if I can find that, that's my go-to.
Do you marinate anything at all? Like, do you use marinades?
The wife does. I don't because usually when we barbecue, it's kind of like on the fly,
Yeah.
so I don't really think about it. Now I have took some with Shandy and marinated some chicken in it,
Mhm.
and it turned out really good.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we're kind of on the fly barbecuers.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
Now with my smoker, I like trying different rubs and stuff. And also like a wet sauce.
On your rub,
Like instead of doing a rub,
you prefer the rub to be wet
yes. And
on your meat?
it's really good, but you can't put it on too
Yeah.
early or it
Not at all.
burns.
You gotta gently rub the
Apply
meat.
it, gently apply it.
You know, gently rub the meat. That's what I would like to experiment more with.
You know what's really good in the freaking
The dry
smoker?
rubs, like,
Mhm.
because I used to just usually get the marinade, just put it in, let it soak for an hour or whatever. But I'd like to.
Sam, what's
I
the
could do
name of the
more
one
with
brand we
dry
use a lot of? Is it Grinder?
Oh, probably. Aren't you on that app?
No, it's not an app. I'm talking about.
You sure? Thought I saw it on your. I thought I saw it on your phone that you had
No.
Grinder.
But whatever brand we
hoagies
use,
and grinders.
the one that we use, I like it because on the back of it, it's so dummy friendly. It has pictures of what animal this rub goes best with. Either has a chicken, a cow, Kinder. That was close.
Yeah, we know what's on your mind.
But has a fucking picture of a pig, a horse, a pig,
Yeah.
a chicken,
You're marinating horses.
or a cow.
What part of the horse do you eat? It's balls.
No, I've never seen horses' balls.
You've never seen a horse's balls?
Mm. Have you?
I feel like I disagree with you.
I never have. Have you?
I don't know.
I
Now that I think about it, I don't think I have.
I actually
I don't
never
think I
have.
Just like, well, actually, and this is probably going to sound weird, but I was having this conversation not too long ago. I don't think I've ever seen a cat's balls.
Now that
Have
you
you?
think about it, no.
No.
Nate?
I've never seen a cat's balls. I've seen dog balls because Remington had huge dog balls.
Dog
Flop
balls.
around everywhere, but cats, I've never seen cat's balls.
That's actually a good observation because I don't think I have
Yeah.
either.
Now that I think about it, I've never seen horses' balls.
Now I'm trying to think. I think dog balls is the only other animal balls I've ever actually seen.
An elephant. I mean, I've seen videos of elephants and shitting with the balls.
I don't think I've ever
What's
seen
that?
them.
What's it? The hippo that cuts it off?
Did you just Google cat balls?
Cat's balls.
This is forever on my computer.
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, when he typed it in, it did say search again.
6 interesting facts about cat's testicles.
You got to read us the facts about cat balls. Guys, we're going to learn 6 interesting facts
Facts.
about cat testicles.
Cats' testicles generally come in pairs. Male cats have 2 testicles, which are located in the scrotum just below the anus.
Huh. Huh.
They are visible when a cat's tail is lifted, so that's why
Oh.
you don't really notice them.
Hmm.
Normal testicles are oval in shape, and as the tomcat matures, the testicles increase in size until about 2 to 3 years of age.
Huh.
Why does I feel like he's reading a documentary? Like,
Yeah,
like
yeah, right.
you have a very good storytelling
Is that them?
voice. Yeah,
Is that the balls?
So you don't even notice them.
that looks like just like a fluff ball, doesn't it?
Yeah, just a fluff ball.
They're removed during neutering.
Yeah.
They can fail to descend,
Oh,
so they may never drop
Yeah, they
into
get
the scrotal sac.
they get stuck up there. Then they got a sack full of nothing.
I hope you guys are taking notes. We may quiz you on this later.
Cat's testicles can become inflamed.
Does that mean they're on fire?
Cat's testicles can develop tumors.
Not the tomb.
Cat's testicles can be abnormally small.
Brad, do you have cat's testicles?
At first, I thought I did, but now I don't. I don't think so. But I did not know that they would not drop
Did not know that either.
Mark said, "What about each other's balls?" Not sure which part he's asking about.
Are you asking us if we've seen each other's balls?
I can honestly say I've never seen Brad's balls.
Yeah, no, we have not. Have you seen Matt's balls, Mark?
Do you and your brother's balls look alike, Mark?
Do you and your brother's balls match? Do they hang the same way?
Nate, we appreciate you reading cat facts.
Yeah. Matter of fact, that just gave me an idea. We are going to have a training topic every week now because we need to learn things.
And Nate, you have a very good storytelling voice.
So I guess we're
This fun fact was brought to you by Wilson. Wilson balls.
brought to you by Fancy Feast. Next week, we'll give you 6 interesting facts about moose uterus.
Moose uterus. What are you looking up?
Oh. Oh, what?
You went from a naked man to an eyeball to plants.
It said, "Why men have nipples?"
Oh, it's because we're all born as women, aren't we?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
A fact about crying: the average guy will cry 6 times a year, while the average woman will empty her tear ducts somewhere between 30 and 64 times.
A year?
Yep.
I can see that.
We will have more training topics because of this. I'm all about this now.
Oh, that one I didn't know.
Not an actual berry, but a banana is a berry. Strawberries are not berries.
But a banana is a
A
berry.
banana
The
is a berry.
seed on the outside of the strawberry is actually the fruit.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Did you know that?
I did.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Would you parents buy you an encyclopedia? Encyclopedia?
Mark said, "Yeah, LOL. Oh, God, lag is going to suck there. God. Oh, God, lag is going to suck there." It's called the suck zone.
I don't think you should say sucking in balls in the same sentence.
Wow. Why?
As a male.
Why?
Because now it just sounds like he's sucking balls.
Maybe he is. I'm just trying to make sense of what Mark said. I can't figure it out.
You can't fathom.
No, I'm guessing he said the lag was going to make it seem like real awkward when he replied.
What was the dumbest game you ever played as a kid?
The ball tap.
With a ball.
Oh, with a ball?
With a ball. Huh?
Ball tap, and I said, "Well, I guess that's 2. You get a ball."
I don't know.
I got 2 of them.
I was telling Brittany this the other day. When we were younger, we used to have.
Saying. Now he said, "I didn't say both in the same message."
Oh, I said you can't say balls and sucking in the same. I don't think this is the actual name of it. We called it funnel ball, but I never understood it. It's when you throw the ball up in that giant basket with the 4 different slots going around it, and whatever side it come down, there was a number above it. Does that make sense? I never understood that game. And fucking tetherball.
Yeah, tetherball.
Honestly, that game made no sense because basically, if you were taller, you had the better advantage.
Yeah.
That game made no sense.
Yeah. I didn't really figure that out either.
And you had your 2 square.
4 square.
Well, if you were going 2, you could play 2 square.
You could.
But everybody had their own different rules and made up things, shoe shiners and all that jazz.
And all that jazz.
Shit's popping off upstairs.
Sounds like a party up there.
Party.
It's a party. It's a party.
Fun facts about cats. That was very insightful.
I do agree.
Very insightful.
I learned a lot.
But I never thought that. I've never seen another animal's testicles, really, besides the dogs. Because they're just there. Everybody else, like, I don't know, they hide them.
Yeah. Well, technically, dogs are hidden, but they spread out a little more when
That's
they're laying
true.
down. Cats do too, but apparently they're just so tiny. You can't see them.
Well, the one picture that did pop up, looked like a fluff ball.
Oh, that's the balls.
That looked like one ball of fluff.
One ball of fluff.
What's an exotic pet that you wish you could have? Non-deadly. Let's just say first we'll go with non-deadly.
I'd probably have like a gorilla or something.
That's deadly.
Squirrels have testicles that are
Spider-monkey.
proportionally larger than any other mammal relative to their body size.
Squirrels have big balls.
That's why they run in front of your car.
Have you ever seen the squirrel balls?
No.
Neither have I. I got a picture of those on there. Image search. Here we go. Where's the squirrel balls?
There's one pushing a ball. Oh,
Doug!
that's not real, is it?
Doug! And you guys can see this thing, and the balls is down to their kneecaps. Doug! Who knew? Why?
That squirrel's getting it.
How can they be so fast with those big old things? They're just running up trees like it's nothing, and they just got huge nuts.
Not in the mouth.
Not in their mouth, no. Wow. I did not see that going.
Wow.
Yeah. That's wild.
Oh,
Oh, that must be real graphic. Yeah, that's wild. I had no clue. Had no idea. If you would have told me that, I would have reversed the squirrel and the cat.
That's fair.
Those things were.
What about a
launched.
flying squirrel? I think that'd be a cool pet to have.
It's flying and the nuts are just dangling.
They're just like, they go up as like a spoiler.
Or they go down like they're landing.
Apparently, I don't know enough about animals.
Yeah, clearly not, because I had no clue that was coming. I was quite impressive, actually.
Yeah, you're really bringing up knowledge today with you.
It's still impressive.
Hmm.
I could have a pet squirrel. No wonder there's so many. Nuts like that, they're breeding all over the place.
But that's no. Now you know why they run across front of your car. They don't care.
Yeah, no, they don't give a shit. They're like, I've done well for my family. But it's baffling me they're so fast.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because if you think when they're running, those things would just be dragging. Maybe not. Or you're running like, ow, 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 ow.
I don't know about animals, but humans' testicles are pretty sensitive.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
That's all I can say about that.
Huh. Not sure how we got here, but I like it.
It's always a journey on one of these episodes.
It's entertaining.
Always a journey.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know if you guys saw or not, but they finally dropped the full trailer to Lilo and Stitch. Looks.
They made another movie.
They're doing a live action, and it looks really good.
Oh, I was never really a fan of the first one, or the original Lilo and Stitch, I should say.
Well, they're doing the original, but it's going to be live action. It looks pretty good.
Interesting.
Damn asked why you got stuck on balls.
Because Band-Aid brain stuck on me.
It was informative.
Yeah, not stuck on balls. It just happened to come across
And we learned something.
in
Yes.
conversation. So then, inquiring minds need to know.
We're here to teach
Yeah, we're helping
and to grow as
Yeah.
a unit.
the world. Trying to inform the world of balls.
And you're judging.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not toss thy stone.
Thou shalt not judge testicles. Don't worry. We'll get to vaginas eventually.
Apparently, Brad wants to know what a moose vagina looks like or feels like.
No, that's dangerous.
Yeah, I don't think anyone realizes how big mooses are until you see them.
Yeah. They're like the Wu-Tang Clan. They ain't nothing to fuck with.
Which is my next question. Why didn't Santa get mooses to pull his sleigh over
Are they
the reindeer?
mooses or just moose?
Moose. It is.
Why didn't he get moose to pull his sleigh? Because
Yes.
they can't fly. Duh.
Well, they should have made him fly instead of the reindeer.
He didn't want that. He wanted a more aerodynamic reindeer. That's why.
I don't like it.
He didn't ask you.
That's right. He didn't need to. Maybe he wanted them.
No.
Maybe he did.
Two
Just-
things Santa really likes. Reindeer.
And Mrs. Claus's ass.
Nope. Little people. He has a whole warehouse full of them.
That makes it sound worse. A warehouse.
Or I
Not-
should say, a shop. You know what they call it? Santa's workplace, workhouse, workshop.
You're making it sound worse. I've never seen any Christmas movie where Santa's helpers are in a warehouse.
I mean, it's upgraded. It's got the cocoa machines and stuff.
The cocoa machines.
Yeah. Their little beds. Yeah, it's made for them. I feel like Santa's workshop is like a warehouse. Unless maybe it's like the one on Fred Claus.
Well, each one's a little different. Like,
Yeah, they're all different. We'll never know. Unless we go there. Which would be cool.
I hope when you get invited, he brings a moose for you to ride on.
I'll get the reindeer that didn't make the cut.
Has a helmet on and everything.
I get the backup reindeer.
You get Randolph instead of Rudolph.
Yeah. Yeah. Which reindeer did you ride up on? Oh, dick skin.
Dick skin. Who would name a reindeer dick skin?
Feel like that's what they would call the reject.
Dick skin?
Yeah. Randolph and dick skin. Yeah. Well, I hope when you go, you get stuck making toys with all the cotton-headed ninny muggins.
I have no response to that.
You're going to be on the Misfit Island.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm going to be in Santa's workshop drinking cocoa.
You gonna be in
Santa's
Santa's warehouse?
Yes. Drinking cocoa.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll be on the land of misfit toys.
Yeah. You're going to be over there making Jack-in-the-Boxes.
They didn't make toys. That's just where the toys went.
You're going to be making Etch-a-Sketches.
That's fine. DJ Etch a sketch.
No, your biggest toy you make will probably be a hula hoop.
That's fine. People like you, hula hoops. Regardless,
Hula hoops?
hula hoops.
Okay.
Well, make sure you guys tune in next week.
When we'll learn about more animal balls.
Maybe just because Sam doesn't like the testicles. We'll figure out. But we'll be fun facts next week. Just you wait.
Yeah, we'll figure something out to give some facts about.
Try it. Chew it. It's delicious.
It's the facts of life.
Take the good. Take the bad.
facts of life.
Nate, you got any wise words to end on?
Don't get hit in the face by a squirrel's balls.
And we'll see you next week.
That's good advice.
See you next week.
That's I just didn't take.